doing? How you guys doing? You having fun? Yeah, costume people, make noise. Costume people? All you non-inventive, boring people? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For those of you who look at me like, oh, you're not inventive, I'm a costume. This is a costume, people. Seriously, I'm a lesbian. Seriously, take a look. Only thing missing is the UPS outfit. Seriously. Oh my God. Motherfucker, what the hell are you? Are you like Elvis Angel? What is that guy? What is your costume? I love it. What is this? What is your costume? Are you Elvis Angel? I'm like trying to figure it out. What is that?
The Born Fairy.
I love it! It's my favorite. I saw that guy walk down, I'm like going, winner! That's awesome. I love it. This is freaking awesome. God, there's a lot of things going on in my life right now. I'm a new homeowner. I bought my first house. Yeah, you should applaud for that. My parents did. And go. Seriously. And I like moved from a real nice area to downtown Denver into what they call an up-and-coming neighborhood. Which basically means it's not nice. Yet. We're hoping. That's why we bought there. But it ain't nice. And it freaks me out because like every day in the alleyway behind my house there's a constant barrage of gang graffiti. Like every day. Like this gang's like, we're gonna kill you, and this gang's like, we're gonna kill you back. And I'm like, there's like crossfire involved with that activity. That's freaking me out. And I got nervous. And then they paint random names on the wall. Like all these walls have like these names. So I went to my neighbor. I was like, dude, seriously, what's up with the names? He goes, that means they're gonna inform. They're gonna get him. I was like, oh my God. And I freaked out people. And I drove through my neighborhood the next day looking for my name. I was like, oh my God. It's like, not today, sleep. I get a pass. I was like, oh my God, it's freaking me out. And like the one day, there was this one name that was up there for like a couple weeks, and all of a sudden one day it was just painted over, black, just X'd out. So I go back to my neighbor and I go, dude, seriously, what's up with that? He goes, what are you, stupid? That means they got him. They got him. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did I move? What is this shit? And I was freaking out until I realized that when you think about it, all that really is like gangster Twitter. Think about it, people, that's all this shit is. That's gangster Twitter. They just can't afford a PC. And I'm getting my updates daily. Shit was driving me nuts. So much other shit's going on in my life. I've only lived here a few years. I moved here from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Yeah, don't cry for that. That shit sucked. That's why I moved here. I didn't like it there. That's why we usually move. I'm serious, 2 reasons why you move. Oh, 3. You either got a job somewhere, you didn't like where you were living before, or the po-po's out to get you. Yeah, you got warrants. It wasn't any of those. I just didn't like where I lived. And so I moved to Florida, and when I moved to Florida, it was crazy for me, because I don't care who you are, when you move, moving sucks, right? Moving sucks, you gotta get all your shit from one place to the next. You know, and I had a car and 2 dogs, so I did the only thing feasible. I packed my 2 dachshunds into my car and I drove. Yeah. Me and a Miata with 2 wiener dogs. I look like a gay pride parade of one across the United States. Oh my God! And I had to drive through Kansas. Have you driven through Kansas? Oh my God! If you haven't, do yourself a favor. Don't. That state sucks. And I had to drive to Kansas, and I had to drive to Topeka, Kansas, people. Topeka, Kansas. I was freaking out. I'm serious. I was driving to Topeka, Kansas, and for those of you that don't know, let me explain. As Drew spoke about a little bit, there is the Westboro Baptist Church, smack dab in the middle of Topeka, Kansas, with Reverend Fred Phelps, and or as they're known on the computer website name as God Hates Faggots.com. I'm serious, people. They got a website. That's his name. You can look it up. Go home, look it up. Oh my God, GodHatesFaggots.com, and I have to drive through this. Me. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God. Because remind you, I'm looking like the Grand Marshal of my own gay pride parade. And I'm driving to Topeka like going, don't let him get me. Don't let him get me. I'm too young. I'm too pretty. That's not a joke, bitches. That was not a joke. This is my story. I'm watching you. It's like, I'm too young, I'm too pretty. Yeah, Kansas. And I was like, yes. I was like, oh my God, I made it. Oh, and I started breathing easier. And then it happened. It happened. I saw it. It was a sign way up on the road. It said, the next exit, the Wizard of Oz Museum. I was like, oh my God! The Wizard of Oz Museum! Oh my God! I was all excited. I was like, and I was doing this in my Miata. I was like, oh my God! Talk was up and all too. I didn't care. I was like, ah! And so I had to go. I was like, the Wizard of Oz Museum! Only like the most gay, iconic movie ever made. I was like, I have to go! It's like my Mecca. I was like, oh! The river red slippers are there. The flying monkeys alone. Worth the visit. You know, and I was like, I have to go. But I didn't. Because I knew that shit was a trap. Once again, people think about it. I was like, oh, Westboro Baptist Church. Wizard of Oz Museum, my ass. I ain't falling for it. That's all I'm saying. Because that's how they get us. Seriously, you know, my ass will walk in there, some secret door will open, and I'll disappear. I was like, Fred Phelps. Not this fag. Homo, don't play that. Not really. And I don't even get the big deal. I mean, big deal. So the fuck what? I'm gay. So what? Big deal. What I do in the privacy of my own bedroom or the men's room at Macy's. That's my business, people. That's my business. If you don't like it, don't come in my stall. That's all I'm saying. If you see my foot at tapping and you don't like it, walk away. Walk away, bitches. This ain't Morse code I'm doing. Motherfuckers, this is a message of a different type. Serious people, and they get all worked up about it. And I'm not even your average gay guy either. I'm not. I don't like the usual things gay guys like. I like things like snowshoeing. I like river rafting. I like camping. And ladies, I love me some pussy. Serious. I love me some. I'm kidding, relax. Oh my God. She's like, what? No, I'm kidding. I really don't like snowshoeing. Oh my God. Seriously, oh my God, who does that? It's so boring. Oh my God, that's almost as crazy as those Westboro Baptist Church people. I mean, think about people. If I actually told you, let's take an hour-and-a-half drive into the mountains, walk through snow yay high, with tennis rackets tied to our feet, you think I was fucking nuts. Don't even play like you would. That's just stupid. And no, ladies, no offense, ladies, but I'm really not into the vagina. Not this one. No, I don't know. I think for me it's like uncharted territory. For me, I think it's like land of the lost, if you will. Seriously, think about it. And if I go down there for my first time, and I encounter a sleaze stack, it's gonna be bad for all involved. It will, seriously, it will be. It's just not gonna be pretty. No, but ladies, I'm scared of the vagina. Be honest, in fact, I'm so terrified of vagina, I was born C-section. I was. Motherfuckers, I didn't wait for the doctor either. No, fuck that shit, I cut myself out. I did. I was like, because you know those baby nails are sharp. Have you been around a toddler? This shit is sharp. I was like, fucking cut myself out. Because for me, those were like 9 months of hard time. Seriously, it was like a prison breakup in that bitch. I was like, solitary confinement my ass, I'm out of here. I got out of there, I was like, I ain't ever going back. Ever! I'll die first. Seriously, I had really good vocabulary for that age. That's ridiculous, I know. Not even this guy's buying it. He's like, no you didn't. Fuck you, I did. Fuck you. You don't know me. Well, a little bit now. More than you wanted to probably, huh? He's like, yeah, a little bit more than I wanted to. Shit. Fag. And I don't even get it. I call myself fag all the time. I call all my gay friends fags too, especially my real effeminate ones. I have like gay friends of mine who are like super gay. Like they make me look straight gay, and that's hard. That's hard to do. But they are, and they're like really sensitive at the same time about it. And people, you can't be gay and be sensitive about it. Well, at least not around me. Because they are. We're talking in a group one day, and my straight friend was like, you fags drive me nuts sometimes. And my one friend was like, oh my God, you did not just call me a fag. I don't like the word. I don't even want to be in the same room as that word. And we were like busting up. I'm like, dude, you're the epitome of that word. What the fuck are you talking about? And seriously, and I was like, let me handle this. Let me do this because, you know, coming from one gay to another, thought it might come off a little bit better. So I took him aside and I said, dude, seriously, I used to have the same problem. If you don't like the word fag, if you don't want to be called a fag, stop sucking dick! Seriously, motherfucker, in the discussion, your problem's solved. Until then, you need to shut the fuck up. Because we're tired of your whining. This ain't Anderson Cooper, nobody wants to hear that story. Nobody wants to hear any more stories of mine either, because that's my time, people. I gotta go.
Stacy Roquemore.